What's going on? We're back! The live stream is back. We're live for the Indianapolis 500. What's going on, guys? It is your boy, the American Motorsports fan. We are back after a long delay. Let me make sure the audio is working. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the comment section down below. Guys, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. If you guys are new, hit that like button for me as well. It helps me out immensely if you guys hit that like button. We are live for the Indianapolis 500. Let me turn down the TV audio just a tad here. There we go. That is turned down. So, guys, we are back live for the greatest day in motorsports. It's the Indianapolis 500. We will have the timing screen. We will stay here. So, guys, if you guys can support this, please hit that like button. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can support the channel by donating to the stream up here through Super Chat or through Cash App. You can scan the little QR code right here. And then if you guys donate one of these dollar amounts listed here, I've got to do that particular challenge. So $5 will get me to chug a beer, $10 will get me to chug hot sauce, $15 will get me to do a gross shot, which my wife will make for me, and then $20 or above on the super chat will get me to do all of the above. So, guys, if you guys can really support the stream, that would really mean a lot to me. So they're getting ready to do the national anthem here first, as we're finally starting to get ready for the race. Actually, they're probably getting ready to do back home in Indiana. Okay, first is the invocation. We're going to share this out on social media. So just give me 1 second here while we get this done. Oh, you bringing me some water?
Here you go.
Oh, thank you, Bubba. I appreciate that so much.
I'm just do it for one time.
Just for a second, and then we're gonna go. Okay.
Okay.
Just
Come
for
on.
a second.
Come over and say hello to the fans.
Hello, we're back.
We are back, aren't we?
We are back. How did you get there?
How did we get here? Well, we turned it back on live, didn't we? After a long morning.
Yep, long morning. So welcome, guys. Here, welcome to the American F1 fan and American F1. I mean F1 2.
Yeah.
And F1 2 and you have one.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Good job, bud.
I mean F2 and you can be F1 and I can be F2.
Yeah, you can be F2. that is. Oh, okay. Hold on. We gotta be quiet for just a moment. Good job, bud. Good job, Bubba. Whoop.
Philip Phillips. Run out of name.
He was American Idol winner, if I remember.
And you would turn up the volume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay Bobbis like this. I like Bobbis.
You like it like that?
Yep, I want to stay like that.
You want to keep it like that?
Yeah. All right, now I think they're going to do the national anthem.
Bid the champion, Sunlighter.
Yep. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. All right, so we are just a little under, I believe, 23 minutes from the start of the race. They said 3:45 was about the time that the race was going to begin. So we're just waiting on that. So, just kind of checking to see if timing screens have come up yet. Nope, that hasn't come up yet. So, still waiting on that. We'll switch over to that. But make sure you guys hit that like button for me. That would mean the world. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you guys want to support the stream, you guys can see how you guys can support the stream just right here above my head, where you can donate through Super Chat or donate through Cash App. You can just scan that QR code and donate there. Depending on the dollar amount that you donate, you can get me to do one of these challenges. For each dollar amount, that'll get me to do whatever that challenge is. You being a little cutie, are we?
Yep.
Yep. Alright, so let me know your thoughts going into the Indianapolis 500 in the comment section down below if you guys can. Kyle Larson, so that's the biggest, I think the biggest news story to be occurring in the Indianapolis 500. Kyle Larson is attempting to run the double today. He's going to run the Indy 500 and run the Coca Cola 600, which we will be here to cover that as well. Just listen. Yay!
What?
It was a good rendition of the national anthem. That was a great rendition. All right. It's time for just a little. Yeah, just for. I'll call you in here a little bit later.
Say goodbye, people.
Say bye-bye, people. Say I'll see you later.
I'll see you later, and don't forget to like and subscribe above my head.
Like and subscribe above my head.
That's right. You tell him, bud.
Good job, Bubba. He absolutely knows the first thing about YouTube and making sure everybody subscribes. So good job there on my kids. So again, as we were just before we were getting ready to. Okay, so.
When anyone in this house wears white, it doesn't stay white for long. White to art class? That's risky.
Art has a little.
White with coffee.
A dangerous endeavor.
Okay, so doing a little bit more. I was talking without audio. That's funny. I'm silly. So, basically the story was that Kyle Larson is going to run the 500, may not make it for the start of the 600. He would then need a waiver in NASCAR to be eligible for the playoffs because he's missing at least one race. So he's going. So we don't know now. There's talk now that there may be rain in Charlotte's forecast, which would obviously delay that race and the beginning of that race. Now I haven't had a chance to look at the radar or any upcoming stuff for that. So my assumption is that the race will start on time, which if it does, it does. And it's a shame that Kyle Larson is going to. I mean, this was the thing that we knew it was a possibility if we got any weather that it would delay him getting to the Coca Cola 600. I just don't like the fact that they're gonna potentially punish him and make him have to have a waiver to be able to be in the into the NASCAR playoffs. But so be it. So Kyle Larson, this is probably one of the better opportunities we've seen for a driver to run the doubles successfully. Kyle Larson has been fast all Indy 500 month, all of the month of May. He's been absolutely fast as heck. Starting on the second row today, he's got a great shot. You've got the likes of Scott McLaughlin up front, Will Power. He's going to have to fight them off. Former Indy 500 winner Alexander Rossi is up there with him. So, I mean, this is one of those that it's going to be a difficult, race for him to win. But if there's anybody that I could see doing it, it would be it would be Kyle Larson. So, but then he, obviously as soon as this race is over, he's on a helicopter flight out of Indianapolis and on to Charlotte. So, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of Kyle Larson running the double and what you guys think he will be able to do today running that double. So, So right now, looking at the starting order, the top 8 are all in Chevrolets. Then you've got the 3 Hondas of Rosenquist, Sato, and Kirkwood starting right behind those 8. Then Ryan Hunter-Ray in 12th. Colton Herta, who, if you guys are Formula One fans as well, has always been talked about potentially, making the move over to F1, especially if Andretti had gotten into Formula One. There was a lot of talk of him joining the grid in Formula One. Then you've got Alex Palou, who has really been a guy that, last year, had he not gotten into that pit lane crash with Renus VK, there was a good shot that Alex Palou could have won that race. And if you guys are watching some of the pre-race coverage on NBC or Peacock or whatever, you would have seen the replay of the 2023 Indianapolis 500. So it was he definitely had a shot had he not been wrecked. Running through the rest of the order, you've got a lot of former F1 guys or former Formula 2 guys in the field. The likes of Will Power, Alexander Rossi, Santino Ferrucci was a guy that was always tabbed for Formula One. You've got Pato O'Ward, who's been a name that's always been tossed around, especially with McLaren, has been tossed around as a name that would potentially run in Formula One. Colton Herta, Callum Ilott, a former F2 and F3 driver. Marcus Armstrong, another former F2 and F3 driver. Castro Neves, Dixon, just running down this list. Roman Grosjean, who's starting 26 today, former F1 driver. Let's see, you got Pietro Fittipaldi, the reserve driver for Haas, which they sent him a ton of love before today's race, so they were, really hoping he does well today. Marcus Ericsson, and then I think that's it as far as that goes. So, yeah, so Marcus Ericsson, the last, kind of guy that... There we go. Fix that timing screen a little bit there. So we could see all 33 drivers. Got 6 folks watching so far. Make sure you guys hit that like for me and support the stream as much as you guys can. If you guys can, you guys can support through Super Chat, or you guys can support through Cash App by screenshotting the QR code or taking a picture of that QR code. And donate any of these dollar amounts over here, and I will be doing one of those challenges. It would really help me out. That's the way that supports me in this channel. So that would really help me out if you guys can support that way. Also, comment in the comment section down below all throughout this race. I'll answer your questions. We'll just have a fun time. So please make sure you guys Oh, also, and God, the biggest thing of all, we're doing a giveaway during this day. If you guys are subscribed to the channel, you guys like the streams, and you guys comment in the comment section down below that you guys have done that, I've got 3 of these 143rd die-cast Formula One cars. We've got the Max Verstappen right here. We've got the Lewis Hamilton. And then we've got the Sergio Perez. So we will be giving those 3 away. There'll be 3 winners of this giveaway. So make sure you guys like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and comment in the comment section down below that you guys have done the following so that I know that you guys have done it. And like I said, if you guys can support the channel by, donating any little bit, it would mean the absolute world to me. So if you guys can do it. So just, there we go. Oh, here we go. Famous words in motorsports.
What a great day today, and thank you for staying here for this delay. But race fans all over the world, you're going to see the most iconic race, the finest race in racing here today at the 108th running of the Indianapolis 500. But more important, this day is for the men and the women and the first responders who keep our country safe and secure. Let's give them a big hand. Now on to the greatest race. Drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, there we go. Love that sound. All right, turning the audio back down. We're not going to have the audio up too much. Don't want to get copyrighted for the broadcast. So let's do this. We're going to take one last little break before we get started. So what we're going to do is fixing this really quick, so hold on here.
This is the Cook Children's you can see. This is the Cook Children's you can feel. Alive with the magic of connection. Helping children grow up healthier by connecting them to care in more ways than ever before. Seeing the world through their eyes.
There we go. So you guys will have this timing screen. We're going to take a break. Got to admit, American motors are hot shit when it comes to sound. You got that right. You absolutely got that right. I'm going to probably butcher your name, but Geely Do? Yeah, I absolutely 100% agree. So let's do this. There we go. All right. So let's take one little break before we get started here, and then we will be live for the Indy 500. So you've got the timing screen right here. Again, guys, hit that like button, support the channel, donate to the channel, or you guys can hit it through Super Chat. So guys, we will be right back for the start of the Indy 500. We are back. We are back. We are back. Let me just switch it over here so you guys can see my lovely face as we react to the stream. All right, here we go. Rows of three. I always kind of loved the row of three starting. All right, here we go. Getting ready to come off turn 3, going into turn 4. Here we go. Hit that like button for the start of the Indy 500. We're finally there. And we are underway. And the rows of three are all gone. Oh! Crash just started on lap 1. 3 cars involved. Ericsson is out. Oh man, the guy who almost won the Indy 500 last year is out. Wow, lap 1. 2 races in a row, we get a lap 1 incident. We had it this morning in the Monaco Grand Prix, and now we get it here at the start of the Indianapolis 500. Let's see what happens here. Marcus Ericsson. Oh! Blomqvist just got loose and then collected Marcus Ericsson. Marcus, literally an innocent bystander, and just, oh. The guy who last year almost won the Indy 500. Oh, and then he got, oh man. Did he stay out of the wall though? Nope. Man. Ooh. He was trying to avoid, it looked like he was trying to avoid something there and didn't, and just clipped the 30 car and sent him into the wall. Man, Marcus Ericsson was moving up in the field. Yeah, got onto the rumble strips. That's one of the things you guys, not necessarily thinking of, because typically in open wheel they can run on the rumble strips, but they can't do that here. At speeds of 200 and. Yeah, Marcus Ericsson did a similar thing during one of the practice sessions on May 16th. You hit those rumble strips, you're not able to run on the rumble strips like you can in, Formula One and, and in certain other categories. You cannot hit those rumble strips. It will literally send you off. Man, opening lap of the race, and we've already got an incident. I've heard this complaint a lot, and I will probably make the complaint already, is that I would love, at least if for the Indy 500, I would love for them to just run it commercial free. Like, I feel like running the Indy 500 commercial free would be the way to go. Like, like, Formula One does it. They ran the whole race this morning, commercial free the entire time. So you didn't miss anything. We saw, everything that was happening under the red flag. As the timing screen is absolutely jacked up right now. Timing screen is absolutely gone haywire all of a sudden. So Pietro Fittipaldi is out, Marcus Ericsson is out, and Thomas Blomqvist is out. So you guys can see the top 25 there as of right now. You can't see the top 33. But the timing screen is a little messed up here right now, so I'm hoping that'll kind of fix itself here shortly. Actually, we'll run a refresh on the screen. And as we do that, it completely screws everything up on the screen there. There we go. Now we've... Okay, there we go. We fixed the screen there a little bit. Yeah. Marcus Ericsson can't get... I mean, I understand Marcus Ericsson is upset that he's crashed out of the Indy 500. But for him to get mad there really was kind of ridiculous. Like, there's nothing he could have done. Yeah, see, we're already going back to another commercial break. Like, you just had a commercial break. Like, how are we... I know there's not a whole lot going on right now, but, like... I don't know. Like, I just feel that's kind of weird that you just came from a commercial break and now you're back on another one. So, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of that first lap accident. Like I said, it's the second first lap accident that we have had today. If you guys joined me for the earlier live stream for the Monaco Grand Prix, had a lap 1 incident there that brought out the red flag between Kevin Magnussen, Sergio Perez, and Nico Hulkenberg. And then Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly also had an incident. That was ridiculous. Whose fault? I think, obviously Blomqvist, made the mistake there. He ran down on the rumble strips, which they all know they can't do at Indy. There's just no way you can do it. Marcus Ericsson, unfortunately, was just a, innocent bystander and all of that. So right now, Kyle Larson is running 6th. He did lose a position on the opening lap. But I think he was also, one of the things that we have to remember with Kyle Larson is this is the first time that he's actually done the starts that he's doing today, which is the rolling starts in an Indy Car. It's, in a NASCAR, it's a lot different, whereas an Indy Car, it's completely different. What is going on with Indy Car's... IndyCar has just literally lost their timing screen. I do not know what just occurred there. Hopefully the timing screen will come back up. There we go. Now the timing screen has come back. Scott Dixon already up 6 spots in the race today. That's amazing. Scott Dixon is always a guy that is just flying. Like, just amazing. It's always such a fast car. Three commercial breaks. Come on, NBC. Come on, Peacock. That's ridiculous. 3 commercial breaks under a yellow car or under a yellow flag. Like, how? I want to hear some more insight, not just... Good Lord. Excuse me. Stretch out a little bit here. There we go. So let's see here. We are 8 laps in. So this is the 7th lap under the safety, under the full course caution. Let's run down the top 10 for you. You got Scott McLaughlin in first, Will Power second, Joseph Newgarden in third, Santino Ferrucci in fourth, Alexander Rossi in fifth, Kyle Larson in sixth, Renus VK in seventh, Pato O'Ward in eighth, Felix Rosenquist in 9th, and 10th is Kyle Kirkwood. Just behind him is Ryan Hunter-Ray, Takuma Sato, Colton Herta in 13th, Alex Palou 14th, and Scott Dixon in 15th. Again, biggest mover so far, Scott Dixon at the beginning of the race has gained 6 positions to start off the race. See if there's any other big movers here. Got the likes of Helio Castro Neves down in 18th. Marco Andretti 19th. Trying to see if there's been any other big movers. Marcus Armstrong looks to be out of the race. They're pulling him out of the car as well. They were working on it under the in the pits, but it looks like Marcus is climbing out of the cars. Now he's gone 2 laps down. Looks like Marcus Armstrong's race is over. Wow. Oh, engine blew up. That may be why we're back under... Oh, here we go. Marcus Ericsson with an interview. Jeez. He just, it's so hard for him to, and I understand it. It's hard to, to believe. So we should be getting ready to go green here in just a moment. All right, here we go. Green flag is out. Scott McLaughlin gets a good restart here. Oh! Kyle Larson had contact made with him. Almost 3 wide going into turn 1 there. Let's see if we can get through turn 1 with no incident here. Yep, we're through turn 1 and 2. Oh, into the grass. Kyle Kirkwood making moves in the grass, just about. Moving up to 9th. Larson's dropped all the way back down to 14th after that restart. Let's see if he can kind of come back from that. Ooh, restart is under review. Ooh, let's see. Okay, so they're on board with Kyle Larson here. Oh. Man. Oh, and then he got contacted by, what was that, the 23? Or was that Kirkwood that... 23 or 28 there got contact and almost... Let's see, who was out of line? God, so close to that wall within about just a couple of feet there. Okay, so Larson's up to 13th now. He's gained a position back. Had to back that out in going into turn 2 there. So through 14 laps, Larson drops back to 14th as Castroneves works his way up to 13th. Scott McLaughlin, Will Power, and Joseph Newgarden, your top 3. Santino Ferrucci up into 4th. Man, Castroneves is flying as he was gaining on, who was he gaining on there? Takuma Sato. Ooh, nice job with the block, kind of the block there by Takuma Sato. Takuma Sato is just not running as quick as Castroneves and Larson. Larson basically came back up upon Castroneva's there.
Kyle Larson just in the first 16 laps of his Indy 500 experience. Going back to Colton Herta, complaining about the soft limiter inhibiting his ability to run up, I think, in toe in the draft and make moves on the back straightaway. All right, a caution came out on the very first racing lap. Tom Blomqvist lost control of his car as his teammate Felix Rosenqvist goes up the inside of Pato O'Ward. Let's hear.
Pato O'Ward down a position down into 8th. Nice pass by Rosenqvist going into turn 1 there.
Well, obviously not a lot. Yeah, I'm just so disappointed with the guys because, we haven't made a single mistake, all month long, and then, made a silly error like that. Just thought at the start it's been a little bit too dark into just, those speeds when there's not much force. Yeah, it's not many rounds, so obviously gutted for the guys who got involved in that mess. But, most importantly, obviously everyone's fine, but I'm, really disappointed for the team. They've worked so hard. I think our cars are really, really good. And then they're put in these race conditions. So
Who was that for a pass there?
more than anything, obviously I'm fine. I'm obviously very, very annoyed. Glad you're okay. Kevin Lee. Rookie Marcus Armstrong is also out coasting. We'll start without power. Did you get to race it all in your first Indy 500 before the problem? Unfortunately, no. We just got through one corner, and then during the safety car, we had an engine failure, so not the best time for it. And I feel really bad for everyone in the number 11 car. We worked hard this month on the project a couple of days ago. Thank you, Marcus. Up front in this race, Scott McLaughlin in the yellow submarine. He's racing in a special tribute race suit to Rick Mears, one of his mentors. Of course, it's 40 years since Rick won.
McLaughlin running first still. Not running near the speeds that they were running when they made qualification just last weekend. McLaughlin and Newgarden, if you guys remember correctly, were two guys that were disqualified a couple races ago when they misused their push to pass. So in Indy Car, they have, instead of the DRS system, they have a what's called push to pass system, which gives them extra horsepower in the engine, and they misused it on a restart, and they both got disqualified from a race because of that. As O'Ward goes up into 7th, passing VK there. Colton Herta up to 9th. Man, Power has got some speed. I wonder how much longer he's going to want to sit behind McLaughlin here. He's always just about under, a quarter of a second behind McLaughlin. Ooh! Nice move by Rasmussen there in the replay. Really sent it in there. Herta's past VK now up. Herta's up into the top 8 now. And he's been chasing down. Oh no, her engine's gone. Catherine Legg's engine blows. Get off the track. You're laying oil. So this will bring on the first round of pit stops for a lot of folks. And unfortunately, this looks like maybe a similar result to last year. A premature Man, the Honda cars have got to start worrying right now. Because the Hondas, that's the second, they just said it on the broadcast, but that's the second Honda to blow up, to have their engine blow up during the race. Because one of the things you've got to remember is that we're running at a totally different time than what what we typically see this race run at, which is, usually you see it mid-morning to kind of the afternoon. Not running it that way this year, obviously, because with the rain that we had earlier in the day that delayed the race. And we're back on to, this is now the fourth commercial since this race started. Fourth commercial. Fourth or fifth commercial since this race has started. So we've had pit stops here. So right now, cycling through, let's see. Once all the pit stops cycle through, we'll be able to give you a better better understanding of where the field's at right now. It looks like Stingray Robb is in first place. You got Connor Daly in second. Christian Lundgaard. Oh, there's another Formula One guy. And then Graham Rahal are your top four. They pitted under the first safety car. So coming off of pit road, you had McLaughlin, Power, Newgarden, Ferrucci, Rossi, Rosenquist, Ward, Award, Herta, Palou gains 2 spots, Sato gains 2 spots, VK loses 2 spots, Larson gained 2, Dixon gained 2, Rasmussen 2, Castroneves loses 2. The big winner there so far, Canapino, gaining 4 positions on pit road there. So good for him. As we go now to our 6th commercial. Jesus. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to fix, since we've got 4 cars out, we're going to kind of shift this up a little bit and make this a little bit larger for y'all to see at home. Whoops. There we go. Make it a little bit larger now that we've got some cars out of the race there. Making that a little bit larger for everyone to see. Because now we're down to 28 cars in the race. Last place right now is Callum Ilott running in 28th. Kyle Kirkwood, who was looking fast there at the beginning there, is running second to last. Now he's past Marco Andretti. So again, ready to go green here. And we are back green. Stingray Robb leading the field down. Connor Daly going high, going into turn 1. Connor Daly makes the move into the lead. Nice move by Connor Daly. And got a great run off the corner. Ferrucci up into 6th place. Or now up into 5th, getting past Ray Hall. Scott McLaughlin gets around Christian Lundgaard for 3rd place there. Oh, it almost went 3 wide into that first corner. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, into the wall. Who's into the wall? Linus Lundqvist into the wall. Gotta be honest, I've not really heard of him much, but he's into the wall and he's out of the race. Man, we are losing cars left and right now. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars out of the Indy 500 so far in just the first 28 laps. Oh, he tried to go in that 3 wide, and then he got loose and sent him up into the wall in turn 1. He tried to make a bold move there, and it wasn't a move to make there. That was just not a move to make, and Lundqvist ends up into the wall. Got up into you'll notice if you guys are watching the race on the TV, there's a spot where it looks kind of a lighter gray, and that is where the marbles start to collect from these tires, and he gets up into that, and there's no correcting it once you get up into those marbles. It was 4 wide going into turn 1 there. 4 wide, and Lundqvist is the one who gets punished the most for taking that 4 wide. Now on to our 7th commercial. Fantastic. Let's do this. I'm going to take a quick little break while we're here under yellow. So we're going to do this. Switch it over to the timing screen for y'all. I'm going to fix this little timing screen so you guys will be able to see a little bit more. All right, so there we go. We're going to take a quick little break while we're under another caution. So we'll be right back. Please hit the subscribe button. Please support the stream if you guys can by donating through Super Chat or through Cash App. But we'll be right back and we'll take the green flag again. So hold on just a moment. Back under green flag racing. Sorry, guys. Had to step out there for just a moment. All right, there we go. We're back live now. Scott McLaughlin back up into the lead. Comment was just made while we were watching this. It's from Wonder Davy. This is approaching 2017 levels of attrition. Might be Monaco 96 if this keeps up. Right? Paddle Award just goes by Will Power. Will Power down in 12th. Connor Daly up at the front as he gets past Scott McLaughlin. Connor Daly leading the Indianapolis 500. Indiana's favorite son. Remember, Connor Daly is off pit strategy from McLaughlin, as a lot of them stayed out under that last caution, but they were also ones that pitted under the very first caution. And that's Rossi up into 5th, getting past Christian Lundgaard. Yeah, Daly last pit on stop 4. Stingray Rob has not pit yet. As that's now Newgarden past Lundgaard, you gotta start thinking that some of these guys are gonna start losing positions. McLaughlin going way high on the restart there, get around Connor Daly. Oh, Herta tried to go to the inside of Will Power there and could not make it. Pelot going to the inside into turn 3. That was quite brave, passing Rahal and getting up into 9th. Ooh. Graham Rahal down into 12th now, losing 2 positions to Pato O'Ward and Felix Rosenquist. Now Larson gets past Rahal. Larson up to 12th. Dixon is flying right now. Palou now past Christian Lundgaard. No, Stingray Robb is into the pits now. Woo! Rosenquist went late on Lundgaard there going into turn 1. Lundgaard now down to 10th. Connor Daly will be pitting here very shortly as well. As now Daly's into the pits. Alexander Rossi up into third. Colton Hurd has been another car that's been flying. As we're gonna go to a commercial break, so hopefully we'll get some. Nope, we don't. We don't get screen. That is absolutely ridiculous, NBC. Absolutely ridiculous. So right now, your top 3 is Scott McLaughlin, Santino Ferrucci, Alexander Rossi. Then you got 4th is Colton Herta, Joseph Newgarden in 5th, Alex Palou in 6th, Pato O'Ward in 7th, Felix Rosenquist in 8th, Christian Lundgaard in 9th, Kyle Larson up into the 10th position after pit stops by both Connor Daly and Stingray Robb. Starting to get more pit stops as now Christian Lundgaard is into the pits. He'll drop to the tail end there. Graham Rahal is going to be pitting here as well. I do not understand why NBC in your biggest race of the year, the Indianapolis 500, you decide to run a ton of commercials. All right, back to action. Thank God that Peacock could grace us with some actual Indy Car coverage, since all we had all day today is prior races and commercials. Yeah, I know. I would love to see Roman have a really good result here after last season. Romain Grosjean is up to 16th right now. $150 laps to go. Here's your top 10. You've got Scott McLaughlin, Santino Ferrucci, and Alexander Rossi, your top 3. Colton Herta in 4th, Joseph Newgarden 5th, Alex Palou 6th, Felix Rosenquist 7th, Pato O'Ward 8th, Kyle Larson up to 9th, and Rasmussen up to 10th, passing Scott Dixon. So next pit stop prediction for a lot of these guys will be lap 55 to 59. Yeah, he did. Alexander Rossi got a little bit out of the throttle there. Lundgaard needs to be smart here. Don't cause Rossi an accident here with Rossi running up where he is. McLaughlin in this group is catching up to the likes of Stingray Robb and Santino Ferrucci. If you guys don't know who Santino Ferrucci is, Santino Ferrucci was a guy that was slated for F1, was one of the reserve drivers for the Haas team, got into some trouble during COVID. They were doing like online league racing, and he purposely took out some folks, said some pretty outlandish things, and ended up getting pushed out of Formula One, and now he's been in Indy Car ever since. Santino Ferrucci, who races for AJ Foyt Racing, as they were showing AJ Foyt on the screen there. McLaughlin just gaining on Stingray Robb and Connor Daly here, getting ready to put him down a lap. caution is out. What happened? Oh my God, another Honda engine has blown up. Oh no, that's the third in a row. Oh my God. Pulling along the back stretch. The third Honda to have his engine blow. We're now down to 26 cars in the race. This is going to be a free pit stop for those guys in front there. This should probably bring everybody down pit lane once it opens up for pit stops. Pit lane's not open yet, which I like this rule, which I wish kind of Formula One would adopt this rule to a certain extent, which is pit lane should not be open as soon as the safety car comes out. Like it should be like a lap or two before the pit lane opens up. It kind of neutralizes everything, and it doesn't solely make everything dependent on, you know, where you are on track to make a pit stop. Everybody into the pits except for Connor Daly, Stingray Robb, Christian Lundgaard probably won't pit. Graham Rahal won't pit. Simpson won't pit. Currently, Kyle Larson's currently running 8th. We'll see where he's running after pit stops here. All right, here we go. We got a bunch of folks coming down pit lane right now. Let's see how Ferrucci's pit stop goes here. Making some adjustments to the car. Wow, Palou with a very fast stop there. Oh, who was that? Rossi gets out in first ahead of McLaughlin. Rossi gained 2 positions. Herta gains 1. Newgarden gains 1. Ferrucci lost 4 positions on that stop. Wow, wow. We are on, let's see, we are on lap 60 of 200. Yeah, Ericsson did get murdered. Ericsson absolutely got murdered there. At the very beginning, as Ute Bear is just kind of catching back up. I'm back at the first lap. Ericsson just got murdered. Yeah, so we're on lap 60 of 200. We got 140 laps to go. right now, running order is you've got Connor Daly, Stingray Robb, Alexander Rossi, Scott McLaughlin, Colton Herta is your top 5. Joseph Newgarden in 6. Alex Palou in 7th. Santino Ferrucci, big loser on pit lane there, drops down to 8th. Rasmussen 9th. Kyle Larson loses 1 spot down into 10th. Reese VK 11th. Will Power 12th. And that looks to be about it. All right, so I'm going to take a quick little restroom break here while we're under yellow flag here. So let me just do that real quick. All right, we're back real quick. Oh, man. All right, we're back. There we go. Let's see. So you got Hunter Ray, Christian Lundgaard, Simpson, and Ray Hall into the pits as they're back in the end of the pack. The Honda engine, the constructors of the Honda engines have got to really be concerned at the fact that that's now the third Honda that is has literally had an engine blown with Felix Rosenqvist. Oh, geez, yeah, Arenas VK puts another person into the wall. That looked like Romain Grosjean, potentially. Jeez, yeah. Alex Palou had to get on the brakes a little bit there. Or not Alex Palou. Herta had to get on the brakes with Rossi coming out of his pits. 25th commercial. Like, the commercials that they have been running today are just, it's ridiculous. Like, I just don't get your biggest race of the year, and you're literally running a commercial every so often. Looks like Renus VK has been penalized potentially by having to drop to the back of the pack with that unsafe release. It looks like he's gotten dropped to the back of the pack. Just checking some things here. We can see the timing screen. They'll probably be getting ready to go back to green here just shortly once we get back from commercial break here. So far, 232 on-track passes so far. Average speed of the race so far is a 148.125. 7 lead changes. 3 race leaders so far. As we're getting ready to go back to green. I see, and this is what I don't like. We're back to just about back to green flag racing. Just after the commercial ends. Like, literally, they're coming around turn 4 right now, getting ready to go green. And we are back underway. Jeez, look at Scott McLaughlin go to the inside there. That was ballsy. Scott McLaughlin to the inside. Herta up into third. Stingray Robb in the middle of both Herta and Scott McLaughlin. Herta should be able to get past Stingray Robb here in just a moment. No. Stingray Robb stays ahead. Newgarden up in the 4th. Daly drops all the way down in the 5th. Rossi 6th. Pelot 7th. Daly gets past Newgarden. Stingray Robb up into the lead. Gets past McLaughlin going into turn 1. Ferrucci up into 6th, making up 2 positions there going into turn 1. Yep, that's exactly, okay. So we were right. So when Renus VK Renus VK got sent to the end of to the back of the pack for the unsafe pit release. So that's why he was starting all the way in the back there. But Renus has already made up several positions after that restart there. Renus is flying. He's up into 21st. Right now, if your NASCAR tracker for Kyle Larson, right now sitting in 10th place right now. Pelot trying to go to the outside. Oh, what a pass by Pelot there. What a pass by Pelot on the outside of turn 1 going into 2. What a nice pass. Canapino kind of sticking his nose out there to see what see if he had a look there. Connor Daly getting past Herta, now up into third place. On lap 69 of 200. Colton Herta doing some fuel saving here, maybe trying to be able to push a lap or two later than some of the cars ahead of him. Stingray Rob just out in the lead right now. Just running along. He's about a half a second ahead of McLaughlin. Connor Daly catching up to Connor McLaughlin, but then you've got Herta also catching up to Connor Daly. God, like this move on the restart by Scott McLaughlin here to just go to the inside. Yeah, that was a move. And the fact that, he got a little bit of dust on his tires and was able to hold that pass was absolutely chef's kiss. Like, that was a great pass there. Ooh, Sato getting into the grass there. Whoops. That was such, and then now they're showing the replay of the Alex Palou pass on Alexander Rossi, and that was such a great move right there. On lap 74 on TV, lap 76 on the timing screen. A little bit of cussing there by McLaughlin. And you keep hearing me say Stingray Rob. Stingray Rob is actually his legal name. I know it's weird to hear, but it is actually his name. As it looks like Stingray Rob's going to be pitting here very shortly. On the screen, not this lap on Peacock. As we're getting ready to go to a commercial break, here we go. Stingray Rob is pitting right now, and he's out of the pits. Goes a lap down there, showing after that pit stop. Connor Daly's now going to be pitting under the green flag. So right now, your top three, Scott McLaughlin, Colton Herta, Joseph Newgarden, Santino Ferrucci up in the fourth, Alex Palou fifth, Alexander Rossi sixth, Christian Rasmussen seventh, eighth, Kyle Larson. He's now up to eighth after Stingray Rob and Connor Daly both pit. Helio Castro Neves up in the ninth. Will Power, after starting front row, has just been absolutely nowhere. Now back in the 10th position. Canapino up into 11th. Scott Dixon, after looking really good at the beginning of the race, is kind of neutralized. He's now sitting in 12th. Then you've got, let's see here, Pato O'Ward in 13th, Takuma Sato 14th, Callum Ilott 15th, Kirkwood 16th, VK 17th, Grosjean 18th, Hunter Ray in 19th, and Marco Andretti in 20th. Christian Lundgaard in 21st, Ed Carpenter 22nd, Ray Hall in 23rd, Simpson 24th, Stingray Rob 25th, Connor Daly in 26th. That's where we're running as of right now. There's 10 Hondas still left in the race, and one of the things that it's been constantly brought up during the broadcast is how many Hondas have lost their engines so far, through the first half of this race. You've had 3 different Honda engines blow up. So, the Honda, constructor has to be concerned as if their cars are going to be able to last throughout the entire race. As we're now back to live coverage on NBC and Peacock. Yeah, Christian Rasmussen up in the 7th. He's a rookie as well. As Kyle Larson's up to 8th. second place and loses it into the wall. How much damage did that do to his car? Is that going to put him out of the race? Caution is out. Yep, that's Colton Herta's race over. Colton Herta looking so good in this race. Let's see what would have caused. Ooh. Like, what happened there? He just got loose, but it looked like he hit the nose. What? Why did he just immediately get out of his car? Did he... Man, what a hit, though. What got him? Man, like his car, like it almost seemed like his car just got a gust of wind at the back and then it just got him completely loose. Colton Herta was looking so good. We're now down to 25 cars. Getting ready for pit stops here. Let's see the battle on pit road. Let's see what happens here. Joseph Newgarden gets out in front of Scott McLaughlin. Nice pit stop. And Santino Ferrucci. Oh, somebody's made contact on pit road. Ed Carpenter. What has happened there? Wow. Wow. Callum Ilott got shoved right through his pit stall into Ed Carpenter's, and then Ed Carpenter just had to sit there and wait. Yeah, that's almost 3 full rows. You're absolutely right. That's literally almost 3 full rows in this race so far. I couldn't see who was that shoved Colton Herta through his pit stall.
Don't be a holdover. Switch to Champion Energy for fair prices and no hidden fees.
Oh, I texted you.
I-
Come in here.
What is he? What is?
Come in for a minute.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, go see Dada.
Come on in.
You want chicken, Bubba?
Yep.
So he's gonna have some chicken.
I'm gonna have some chicken. Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back.
Daddy's been back.
I've been back.
Okay, so we're back.
Have you drank? How many beers have you drank today?
I haven't had any donations, so I'm not,
Yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe above
Donating
my
a
head.
beer for each
My wife is donating adult beverage for me
Okay, and don't forget to subscribe and like above my head.
Yeah, subscribe and like above your head. Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Okay. That mouse is so cool.
Since it shines lots of different colors.
It does.
Wow, I didn't know that.
There's gonna be a loud burp coming here in a minute.
Oh, add one.
Good to know.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would
Mommy.
There'll be more.
be. Yeah, there'll be more. I don't know what to have.
Cream cheese, chicken tender.
Welcome to our family.
Could I be like Ryan Hall and just burn skin? No, just kidding.
I mean, we're having burgers tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
We'll have
yeah.
boogers tomorrow.
As we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing, let me think about it, and I'll text you here in just a second.
Okay.
So then text you in a second.
You gonna hang out with Daddy for just a minute?
Yep.
You want to
Okay,
watch
be
the race
right
cars?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
watching
You
my
want to
cars.
have-
More.
That's okay. I'll give you a chance to leave the store open.
Oh, that's fine.
Guys, the video's still not.
Ferrucci up past McLaughlin now. Daly's in between him and Newgarden.
Who? Did someone came in second?
Not yet. The race is still going. We're not even halfway through the race yet.
When I was that big, I heard you say,
Yeah. Oh, it was Kirkwood who did that. Oh, yeah, Kirkwood, you're an absolute idiot. Are you looking to see yourself? I've got my comment section in the video up here, and he's looking over to see himself. Here, watch the race.
yeah.
So, Kyle Kirkwood basically got a pass through.
What's his name again?
Kyle Kirkwood. They're working on Colton Herta's car right now. They got it back to the pits, and they may be getting ready for that to go back out to the racetrack. So,
What's my name again?
mm-hmm.
And what was my name again?
Colton Herta.
What's my name again? What's my name again?
Yep, Colton Herta's getting ready to get back into his car. Yep, there we go.
Yay, we're
He's
getting-
gonna try to get back out there, although he's 10 laps down.
Okay,
It's not like he's going to be able to make those 10 laps up at this point.
Okay, so this is New York and this is my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Renus VK up in the lead as Scott McLaughlin goes around Connor, or is that? Yeah, Newgarden around Stingray Robb, excuse me.
So he's gonna get back in his car.
Yeah, Colton Herta's getting back in his car.
Colton Hood.
Colton Herta.
Hurta.
Yeah.
Hurta.
Colton Herta.
Hurta's getting back in his car.
Yep, he's getting back into the race.
Who's this?
That is Joseph Newgarden.
Joseph Newgarden. So, does he have a Chevrolet?
Let's
Because
see.
I saw the logo.
Yeah, I think he does actually. Yeah, Joseph Newgarden has a Chevrolet. Good job, bud. That's a way to point that out.
You didn't know you saw the logo?
I couldn't see. I didn't look up to see the logo. No.
Did I point it out?
You did. That was a good job pointing it out. Good job, bud.
Am I gonna text mommy?
Yeah, I'm gonna text mommy. Tell her what I want for dinner. Oh, I didn't realize you were right there. I'll take macaroni and cheese.
And I'll take chicken.
I know you will.
Yeah, you'll take
You
chicken.
don't like macaroni and cheese, do you?
Yeah.
It's a no go, no go. No, go, no go.
Yep, I know better than to offer you macaroni.
Okay, so we're back into the race.
Yep, we're back into the race.
Back into the race.
Scott McLaughlin now around Stingray Robb as Rasmussen drops down to 12.
McLaughlin, is that how you say it?
Scott McLaughlin, yeah, good job, bud.
It's a very hard one to say.
It's not you showed me how well you could say it.
Scott McLaughlin. Did I say it?
Renus VK into the pits.
Lena VK. I said it!
You did.
Yes, I said it! Yes, I said it! Oh, yes, I said it!
Good job.
Yes, I said it! Yes!
Give Daddy a high five. Good job. Whoop. Try it again. There we go.
Okay, so back into place now.
Renus VK is back into the race now after making a pit stop.
This Dave Burns.
Is that, yeah, Dave Burns is reporting on the race. You're absolutely right. Christian Lundgaard is still leading the race ahead of Joseph Newgarden. Lundgaard pitted 27 laps before Newgarden, so Christian's got to be coming close to having to make a pit
I
stop.
said it! I said Christian! Yes, I said Christian! Yes!
Oh, almost a crash.
There's almost a clash.
Yep. Alexander Rossi almost crashed his cars. Now Lundgaard's into the pits.
Oh! Almost a
Oh,
clash.
excuse me. That was Pato O'Ward, not Alexander Rossi.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I see the Tubi.
Yeah, is that what is on his helmet? Is Tubi?
Yeah, that's the app we have.
Yeah, that is. And we're now on to a commercial break.
Okay, so all done talking for commercial break.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick little break. Daddy's gonna step out for just a moment, okay?
Okay, so I'm invite Asher and Tyler over. Bye.
Bye.
I hope you have a great day and don't forget to like and subscribe above my head and his head.
Thank
Okay,
you. Yep.
thank you.
Like like and subscribe over my head. Thank you. I'll be right back, guys.
I'll be right back, guys.
Back just in time to see a crash. Back just in time to see a crash. God, all that water coming up. Alright, we are back as we are under yellow flag, lap 109. Pit stops are happening now, so here we go. So, who's this? This is Connor Daly with a pit stop. Kyle Larson is up to 6th place right now. Yeah, Kyle Larson up into 6th place right now. Man. Ryan Hunter-Reay saves the car after running into the back end of Scott Dixon there. What a save. So Colton Herta is back out on the track after Colton Herta is the last car on the last car in the grid, last car in the field, but he's 26, 17 laps down, as Ryan Hunter-Reay is now fallen 3 laps back. So let's see here. So this is the running order as we've got it now. So Joseph Newgarden in first, Scott McLaughlin in second, Ferrucci in third, Alex Palou in fourth, Alexander Rossi fifth, Kyle Larson sixth, Castro Neves seventh, Canapino is in eighth, Christian Rasmussen in ninth, Graham Rahal in 10th, Will Power 11th, Simpson in 12th, Callum Ilott in 13th, Renus VK 14th, Pato Award 15th, Stingray Robin 16th, Connor Daly 17th, Scott Dixon 18th, Marco Andretti 19th, Marco Andretti 19th, Ed Carpenter 20th. Roman Grosjean still running in the field. He's in 21st, Kirkwood 22nd, Christian Lundgaard 23rd, Takuma Sato 24th, Ryan Hunter-Reay still in the pits right now, 4 laps down now. And then Colton Herta's back in the field, and he is now running 26th. And as we know in Indy Car, you get points for every position. On lap 112 of 200. Trying to see. The other thing I need to look and find out and see is if So, hold on. While we're sitting here, looks like the Coca Cola 600 is getting ready to start here. So I wanted to shift over to that. Just so everybody can kind of see what's going on there. They're 6 laps into that race so far. So we'll kind of switch in between this for right now. Right now, they're 7 laps into that race. So right now in that race, Ty Gibbs is leading the race over William Byron, Christopher Bell, Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, your top 5, Alex Bowman, Ross Chastain, Tyler Reddick, Michael McDowell, Justin Allgaier, who's filling in for Kyle Larson right now. With 8 laps into that race. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that as we proceed through this. But we'll focus our attention back onto the Indy 500. Alright, so Kyle Larson is not starting the NASCAR race, so he's not, basically won't get points for today for the NASCAR race, so he'll have to, as we get ready to go back to green, he'll have to file for a McLaughlin going to the inside. McLaughlin into the lead into turn 1. Nice job by McLaughlin there. Ooh, another caution coming out. Who's that into the wall? Is that Marco Andretti? Marco Andretti's into the wall. Michael, yeah, I was going to say, Michael Andretti's got to be just like, can this day end, please? Michael Andretti wants this race to end as quickly as possible. He literally only has Kyle Kirkwood left in this race, and Kyle Kirkwood is in 19th place right now. Colton Herta's Colton Herta's back in the race, but he's 17 laps down. Just got loose there and ended up going high up on the racetrack. And once you end up in that light gray, it is literally, you know, all the tire marbles are just ending up on that car. You've got zero grip. Let's see how hard he hit. Oh, yeah, he bent that rear wing. There's no way. That's got to be the end of Marco Andretti's day there. Golly. This is literally the race of attrition today. That is how bad this is. Because now we're going to be down to 24 cars running. 24 cars left running in this race. So let's switch over. We're not switching over video coverage, but So that's where the NASCAR Coca Cola 600 is right now. Justin Allgaier keeping Kyle Larson's car in the top 10 right now. We've got, I believe they said 7:15 is the latest they'd be able to be allowed to run this race. 7:15 Central Time, 8:15 Eastern Time, because Indianapolis is on Eastern Time Zone. Trying to figure out what channel the Coca Cola 600 is going to be running on. That'll be on Fox Sports. So we'll switch over to that as soon as this race ends. But as of right now, that's where the standings are sitting right now in the Indy 500. You got Scott McLaughlin in first, Joseph Newgarden second, Santino Ferrucci third, Alexander Rossi fourth, Alex Palou fifth, Kyle Larson sixth, Castro Neves seventh, Canapino eighth, Rasmussen ninth, and Simpson 10th, Ray Hall 11th, Callum Ilott 12th, Will Power 13th, Scott Dixon 14th, Renus VK 15th, Stingray Robb 16th, Pato Award 17th, Connor Daly 18th, Ed Carpenter 19th, Kyle Kirkwood 20th, Roman Grosjean 21st, Takuma Sato 22nd, Christian Lundgaard 23rd, 24th, technically, even though he's out of the race, is Marco Andretti. 25th, Ryan Hunter-Reay, who's also technically out of the race in 25th. 26th is Colton Herta, but Colton Herta is back on the track, so he will make up those two positions of Ryan Hunter-Reay and Marco Andretti, so he will move up to 24th here fairly shortly. As we should be getting back to green flag racing here fairly shortly once the broadcast comes back. All right, coming back to the green flag here on Peacock and NBC. Oh, got a nice jump on Newgarden there. Man, Larson was going for it there on Palou, trying to go to the inside. Rossi up to third, yeah. Ferrucci in fourth. As they're going three wide on the backstretch. Now... Renus VK getting past Kyle Milot for 14th. Alexander Rossi up to second now. Rossi's starting to fly. with 120 laps through this race so far. The top 10 all last pit on lap 88. Scott Dixon pitted on lap 109. So Scott Dixon, if these guys have to start pitting, may inherit the lead. Helio Castroneves up in the 8th place. Nice pass on Canapino there. Yeah, so till 7:15 Central Standard Time. So right now we're at 5:43. So we've got about 30 minutes left, or the 200 full laps, I think. Rossi looks fast right now. Rossi wants to get past McLaughlin and run out in the front. Castroneves having a really good race today. Quiet but good. Santino Ferrucci right now running in 4th place. Man, Ryan Hunter-Ray was really flying there. Joseph Newgarden, nice pass for the lead there. And now Newgarden out front. Castroneva's up into 7th just before the just before the break there. Another commercial break. Now we should start seeing pit stops once we get back to live television, as it looks like Joseph Newgarden will be the first one to do it. Pit stops coming for everybody now in the up at the front there. Everybody's now making stops. Rossi inherited the lead from Scott McLaughlin. Kyle Larson's into the pits. Oh no! Larson has been given a penalty. What was he given a penalty for? What was Larson given a penalty for?
Here, it's really hot.
I'm gonna be with you for a little bit.
No, you're gonna go eat your dinner because I can see you're eating.
Just for a minute, okay, but then we're gonna go. He was pre-eating the stuff that I was plating.
Oh, gotcha.
You got ranch on your mouth.
Get that ranch off. There you go.
Or just use a napkin, you know, whatever.
Right. Silly boy.
Silly.
Silly. Okay, we're back. Who crashed?
Nobody's crashed right now.
What is it?
Pato O'Ward is into the lead.
Paddle.
Or no, excuse me. Is that Pato O'Ward? Or no, Scott Dixon is into the lead.
Scott Dixon. I said Scott Dixon. Yes.
Yeah.
Clap, please.
Last at the top of the Pato Awards into the lead now.
Paddle. I said it. Yes, I said it. Yes.
Good job, bud.
Who's in the lead now?
Oh, Kyle Larson sped in the pits. That's what happened. Scott Dixon is in the lead right now.
Oh, he's still.
Well, now it's Alex Palou, it looks like, that's in the lead. Potentially. Oh.
Alex Poole. Is that how you say it? Alex Poole?
Palou.
Poole.
Yeah.
Alex Poole. Who's else in the lead?
Boy, everybody's going nuts now.
So everybody's going nuts. 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 Everybody going nuts. Everybody is going nuts.
You're so silly.
Who's in the lead now?
Right now, Scott Dixon is in the lead.
Scott Dixon.
Yep, you did. You said it.
Yes, I said it! Yes!
Be careful of the screen. It's okay though.
It's okay.
I love the excitement though.
Okay, welcome to F1 fan Nokia. Okay, so welcome to F2 Nokia.
F2.
Charlotte looks to get maybe a little edge
Scott
of
Dixon
Yeah,
is in the lead.
around, 9.
Scott Dixon is
Yeah,
in
the
the
race has already started
Yeah, I
anyways.
heard you, bud.
lead.
The race started.
Oh. I thought you were watching it. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh no, it's fine. We're still watching the Indy 500.
Okay, let's still. Okay, well, guys, still watching Indy 500, please.
Yep.
If you give me $5, I'll give you $10, please. Okay, thanks for giving me that dollar. Now I'm gonna give you those dollars. Here's the money. Here you go.
As we're going to a break with 60 laps to go.
Oh,
Right.
we have to take full commercial break.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Aiden, you gotta go eat dinner, Bubba. It's almost dinner time.
Are you gonna eat in the living room?
I'm not gonna eat in the living room. I'm gonna eat right here.
Because you like eating right there.
Well, because I'm doing my video right now.
Okay, so I'm more than hanging out with you.
Oh, okay, bud. I'll see you in a little while.
Okay, don't get subscribe, like, guys, above my head.
Yep.
Above your head.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe above my head.
Okay.
And if you want to watch more races, you can smell my name. Let's sound it out. Nolik. Alright, good job. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, this is broken.
It's okay. You can leave it right there for Daddy. Come on, let's let Daddy eat his dinner.
Okay, so
All right.
my name.
Thank you, Bubba.
No, good job.
Let's switch over to the Coca Cola 600 too while. So they're 53 laps into that race there right now with Ty Gibbs in the lead. William Byron in second, Christopher Bell third, Truex fourth, Chase Elliott fifth, Alex Bowman sixth, Ross Chastain seventh, Tyler Reddick eighth, ninth, Michael McDowell, and 10th, Justin Allgaier. So that's right now the running order there. Denny Hamlin's in 11th. As we switch back over here, come on, let's get back to coverage. The fact that we're taking commercial breaks this late into the race is ridiculous. Stingray Robb now up into the lead. So right now, there's going to be some more pit stops coming up, but Stingray Robb will be in the lead. You got Christian Lundgaard in second, Pato O'Ward third, Scott Dixon fourth, Connor Daly fifth. Alex Palou up into second. For a split second there, I don't know what happened there. Kyle Larson in 21st right now, just barely, it looks like, on the lead lap. Yellow is out! Oh! Will Power into the wall! With 53 laps to go, the caution is out. As Will Power gets into the wall, what happened there? Got loose. He was on the outside of Christian Rasmussen and just got loose and ended up into the wall. Trying to make the pass to the outside of him and just did not work. Got into the marbles, got loose and ended up in the wall. There are now 23 cars running. There are 10 cars out of this race. Oh, and the track he's laid down a ton of liquid. They're going to have to use that. Wow. This brings Kyle Larson right back into it because he was just barely on the lead lap there. Switch over to the Coca Cola 600. Look at the standings there real quick. Top 10 there. Ty Gibbs, William Byron, Christopher Bell, Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Ross Chastain, Tyler Reddick, Michael McDowell, and Justin Allgaier holding the 10th position basically for Kyle Larson. I think at this point Kyle Larson's probably not running the Coca Cola 600, I would guess. If I were to guess. I just can't imagine. With them being 64 laps into a 400 lap race there, that he's not going to get qualified for points in this race. So I think the double is technically over. Which sucks, because it's not his fault. Herta makes up another position now as he's still running 18 laps down. Sorry, just trying to get a little bit of food in me. So right now, Kyle Larson's running 21st. Him and Graham Rahal are the last two on the lead lap. What a save by Pato at Ward earlier. Just kind of switching between the two races as far as the standings go. So we got 50 laps to go. Kyle Larson just could not get it slow. Man, he was trying to make up time in the pits and just sped going into the pits by doing it. Going to another commercial break as they continue cleanup after the Will Power crash, trying to pass Christian Rasmussen. Kyle Larson was down a lap, and unfortunately he was not able to make it back up. As we check in on the Coca Cola 600. .74 laps of 100. Ty Gibbs still leading that race. There's your top 10 right there. Oh, it's Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson is back on the lead lap now. Still down in 21st, though. But he is back on the lead lap. Don't have a lot here to say right now as we're very interesting there. Kyle Larson making some pretty decent, pretty big changes to his car. Excuse me. Okay, so right now it's 20 minutes to the good. This race will finish 20 minutes before the time frame is that comes up. So 7:15 Central Time, 8:15 local time there in Indianapolis is when they'd have to stop this race. Connor Daly up in 4th place right now. So we'll be getting ready to go to green flag here in just a moment. All right, here we go. Coming to the green flag again. Green flag is out. Dixon leads from Ward and Rossi. Connor Daly in 4th. Pato Ward and Alexander Rossi. Oh, Rossi gets ahead. Somebody got really high there. What was that? Boy. Oh, Sato, and who was that? Kirkwood? Sato and Kirkwood wheel to wheel going through turn 3 into turn 4. Now Pato Ward jumps out into the lead. Newgarden going around McLaughlin on the restart there. Wow. Now Pato Ward back into the lead. Scott McLaughlin around Renus VK for 6th. That gives McLaughlin 6th place. Yeah, they're helping each other just try to stay out front and not let Scott Dixon come back at him. Alexander Rossi back to the front. All right. I will be right back. There's the All right, we're back. All right. With 32 laps to go. Rossi into the pits. $30 laps to go right now, guys. 30 laps to go as people are making their final pit stops. Dixon gets into the lead now. As now you've got cars coming out of the pits, that's going to. Now you're starting to see McLaughlin, Newgarden. Kyle Larson now up into the top 10. Everybody coming into the pits right now. Scott Dixon may have sped into the pits. They said he locked up going in. Rossi's ahead of Newgarden now. VK's inherited the lead. Kirkwood second, Eilot third, Rasmussen fourth, Rahal fifth, Carpenter sixth, Grosjean seventh. Larson now up into the top 10. Newgarden ahead of Rossi right now. Newgarden around Dixon. Dixon back ahead of Newgarden now with 24 laps to go. Ed Carpenter now up in the lead with Callum Ilott and Graham Rahal and Kyle Kirkwood pitting. Newgarden ahead of Dixon right now. That's for the race lead. Dixon back into the lead. Ilott's going to be pitting. Ooh, Dixon had a look for a split second and then decided against it. "21 laps to go." Ed Carpenter into the pits. Kyle Larson to the lead. Yeah, Rossi now ahead of Dixon with 19 laps to go. Newgarden's ahead of both of them. Kyle Larson finally into the pits, unfortunately.
Mad respect to what he's done, but he's now spending more than his fair share of time messing up this battle. He needs to get out of the way. He can get his lap back. I guess if a yellow comes out, that move right there, keep in mind, James, he's now in front of Newgarden. Once Larson and Simpson pit, Canapino would be back on the lead lap for a yellow. Let's go back down to pit lane for a report on Newgarden. A little bit of concern to radio.
Vibration, where's it coming from? Right again. Similar to last then.
So this has come up a couple of times today. He also says, you need to count me down. My lap counter is broken.
Oh boy. And that we heard Jonathan Duguid do that before for Joseph Newgarden. So
Rossi is going to take over the lead here in just a moment.
hits from the lead of the race. Newgarden, Rossi by Canapino. It's close. Into turn one. 16 laps to go in the Indy 500.
A vibration on one of the tires, that can be caused by a bunch of different things. You can knock wheel weights off of the car. They use wheel weights to balance the tire, so it's in perfect balance as you're running 200 plus miles an hour. If something happens to knock it out of balance, it can create an incredibly disruptive vibration. You feel it through the steering wheel, you feel it through your head. It rattles your vision blurry, Townsend, and that could be very also detrimental just to the handling of that race car. As Rossi now, big run off of turn 4.
It would appear to be a big issue as Rossi dip powers to the front.
This would be Rossi's second ever Indy 500 victory. This would be on total, I think, total merit alone as the fact that a lot of people questioned his first victory was they wanted to say it was fuel mileage as Newgarden goes back around Rossi going into turn 3.
Newgarden goes back to the front. And that fuel number important. Rossi pitted 2 laps before Newgarden. So I don't think Newgarden has any worry about fuel. It's just that vibration. Maybe he's figured out how to adjust his car and make it work. But Newgarden with the advantage on gas. There's the captain, Roger Penske, who as a team owner has won 19 Indianapolis 500s with wife Kathy up above, looking on. Could it be win number 20 with the man who won last year? And we haven't mentioned Pato O'Ward for a couple of laps, but I've been watching closely, and the driver of the Arrow number 5 suddenly seems to be finding his groove again, just like he did with his teammate Rossi about 20 laps ago. O'Ward is going forward. 2 years ago, he had an opportunity to go up the inside in turn 1 and maybe grab the lead from Marcus Ericsson like he just did there to Dixon, but he didn't do it. Ricardo Bird on the side of caution and being conservative. He said, if I ever get a shot again, I am going for it. And that shot may just be right here, right now. Gentle, staying down the back straightaway. Rossi works up to the wall. Newgarden struggling maybe a little bit in that turbulent air, but Newgarden's been really strong off turn 4. So we're getting past half stint on these tires. This is when you really start
13 laps to go now.
to lose that grip. It's harder to follow cars, to set up passes. Newgarden able to drive around Rossi. Rossi able to drive around Newgarden. But Pato's sort of just sitting there with the front row seat. He needs one of these guys to make a mistake to get an honest run and try to make a pass. And I think what we just saw was that fuel advantage with Newgarden getting back by.
for number 86-8.
That's the tension growing for Brian Barner. Who's got better fuel than Newgarden? Pato O'Ward. That number is growing. That's a bigger save than what he had the last time Brian Barnhart got on the radio to Alexander Rossi. He's going the wrong way when it comes to fuel consumption.
Today has been so eventful for all of the cautions and the action and the crashes. But guess where it's been good, guys? An Indy 500 race record for the amount of different leaders. 16 different leaders today. That's been awesome. And the current leader is the defending Indy 500 winner.
Can Newgarden win 2 in a row?
11 laps, he wins a bonus $440,000 courtesy of Ford Warner for being the next driver to go back-to-back. Elio Castro Neves was the last 22 years ago. And with that Ford Warner bonus, Newgarden would win well over $3 million with the win. There is some serious
Here comes Rossi. Rossi's going to probably... Yeah, Rossi's trying to save a little bit of fuel.
So much better running in second place, but you do use those tires more, like we've been saying. But right now, these two are sizing each other up, Townsend. They're trying to figure out, where do I want to be with 2 laps to go? Where do I want to be with 1 lap to go? And the thing is, that fuel disadvantage, you can't hide it, Dick. Everybody knows. Team Penske knows with Newgarden exactly where Rossi is on gas. They're both Chevy cars.
Keep in mind on the last lap, watch where they are here. Watch the line for pit entry. You are no longer allowed to swerve and go below that white line there, like we saw last year.
Rossi up into the lead now.
What's that last lap going to look like as O'Ward
O'Ward was looking at it, but decided to back it out a little bit and settle in behind Newgarden.
He just had a massive wiggle in the short chute.
Oh, another wiggle.
For Pato on the entry to turn 2, guys, the cars are turned all the way up, fastest speeds we've seen pretty much all day. Tires are starting to wear, temperatures are falling.
Diff, Newgarden might have the gas, but he'll need hands to get this thing to the finish.
That was a wicked loose moment down in turn 1.
And the best hands here is Pato O'Ward as far as speed, Mr. Quick Hands.
We talked about how late we're running, guys, as Pato's got to defend now against Scott Dixon. Kirkwood there, making a move on the...
Kirkwood's trying to get into this now. Kirkwood, the only Andretti car left, up into 5th right now with 8 laps to go.
He is 176. He's the best on fuel. He stopped later than everybody else. He still gives Andretti Global a chance of winning the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah, Kirkwood has pitted the latest out of everyone here. Now Newgarden back to the lead. They're swapping lead back and forth. Oh, Pato O'Ward ahead of Rossi with 7 to go.
Snaking on the entry to turn 1. That thing is forklifting its way through the corner right now. The most popular driver in Indy Car right now is that 25-year-old Mexican. Pato O'Ward has throngs of fans wherever he goes, wherever we travel with the series. And Mr. Quick Hands, the ninja, is now chasing down Scott Dixon at the front of this field. Pardon me, Joseph Newgarden to the front of this field. And look who just crept his way into 5th. Alex Palou, teammates to Scott Dixon. And here comes the yellow submarine, McLaughlin, starting to turn it up.
Now McLaughlin ahead of Kirkwood. They're all 2.5 back.
All race long.
Got 4 laps to go on the counter. But we're gonna go strictly off the video that we're watching here, so I'm not gonna look too much at the timing screen.
Movement on the straightaway, that's to try to break the draft of the car behind. But a big run here for Pato O'Ward. He's going to the point, Dad.
This could be a practice.
Pato O'Ward back to the lead now in front of Newgarden. 5 laps to go. Here we go. Pato O'Ward still in the lead. Newgarden looks like he's going to move back to the front on the inside with 4 laps to go now. People like McLaughlin, Palou, they're running almost 3 miles an hour faster, and they're starting to come into this fight.
This final stint has been fascinating. The movement, the machinations, the strategy, the timing, the decision making.
Here comes Pato O'Ward back down the front stretch.
With 3 laps to go from here.
Is he going to be close enough to go? No, he's not going to make the move. Newgarden stays ahead of O'Ward with 3 laps to go.
Is he already
Newgarden now, or Newgarden having to defend on Pato, although with 2 laps to go, Pato may want to stay back behind. 2 laps to go now. Rossi's moved himself back up into this. Woo! You can see those hands correcting that steering wheel. Down the back stretch he goes. He wants this on the last lap. He doesn't want to take it now and give Newgarden a chance. Pato Award going to the outside. White flag to go. 1 lap to go. Award to the front. Newgarden goes to the outside. What a move by Newgarden. What a move by Newgarden going into turn 3. He goes high. Newgarden's going to go back to back at the Indy 500. What a win for Newgarden. Back to back. He's won it again, Joseph Newgarden. What a pass. On the very last lap, going into turn 3. What a pass up high by Newgarden. Wow. That was freaking impressive. Award is just so dejected. Man, he knows he had it. Wow, what a job by Joseph Newgarden. What a race, what a race.
Where's he going this time? He's going back into the crowd. He's probably going up the flag stand. He's going back into the crowd. Might get to the upper deck. That was an insane view. Awesome, awesome. That was a true battle the last 5 laps between this man and Pato O'Ward.
Newgarden going into the crowd again. That's awesome. Jesus! Newgarden has that much. Newgarden in with the crowd. That's awesome. That's so awesome. That's so cool. He's just in with all the people. That is so awesome. What a job by Newgarden there.
The year started with a win and was followed by a disqualification. Joseph Newgarden has
What a victory for Newgarden. Goes back to back at the Indy 500. What a race. Congratulations to Joseph Newgarden for back-to-back Indy 500 victories. Hold on. There we go. Mama got it for you. Come on in here. I wanted to bring you in because we're getting ready to end the stream, and you're gonna lead us out, okay?
Okay, so bye bye everybody.
Here, speaking to the microphone.
Okay, bye bye guys. If you want to spell my name, you can sign on.
Can you tell them to like and subscribe?
Like and subscribe above my head and my daddy's head. and if you like my video, you can spell my name. No, good job. Bye bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching the race with us. We'll see you next time for the American Motorsports Fan. I'm Eric Ringle, signing off.
Okay, we're signing off, please. Sign off.